Let's talk about the brand tax, that extra cash you pay just for a logo on your phone. We're conditioned to think a higher price means better performance, but that's not true anymore. The gap between expensive flagships and affordable flagship killers has nearly vanished. Companies like MediaTek now make processors that rival the industry giants. For students, every dollar counts. Why spend over $1,000 when you can get 95% of the performance for half the price? It's time to look past the logo and focus on real value. We'll test the MediaTek Dimensity 9300 in real-world student scenarios and compare it to pricier phones. The goal: help you make a smarter, budget-friendly tech decision. In the US, most people think only Apple's A-series or Qualcomm's Snapdragon chips are worth buying. Their marketing dominates, shaping our choices and making alternatives seem risky. MediaTek, once seen as budget, now makes high-end chips that compete at the top. But US carriers and advertising still push Snapdragon and Apple, limiting our options. This mindset keeps us from exploring better value elsewhere. Breaking free means asking, which chip gives me the best performance for my money? By focusing on what's inside, not just the brand, you unlock a world of powerful, affordable devices. It's time to rethink what premium really means. To see if the Dimensity 9300 could truly handle the demands of a student's life, I decided to use it as my only device for several days. No backup, no shortcuts. From the moment I woke up, the phone was in my hand, ready to tackle whatever the day threw at me. Early mornings started with checking emails, catching up on social media, and reviewing my schedule for the day. Then, it was straight into Zoom lectures and taking notes, all on the same device. The phone never slowed down, even with multiple apps running in the background. Multitasking was effortless. I could have a PDF open for reference, browse the web for research, and join a video call, all without a single hiccup. Switching between apps was instant, and I never had to worry about the phone freezing or lagging. After classes, I unwound with some gaming. Even with graphics set to the highest settings, the experience was smooth, with high frame rates and zero lag. The phone handled demanding games just as easily as it handled my schoolwork. When it came time to edit videos for class projects or hop on group video calls, the Dimensity 9300 kept up effortlessly. Rendering videos was quick, and I could multitask while files exported in the background. What really surprised me was the battery life. Even after a full day of heavy use, classes, gaming, editing, and social media, the phone still had plenty of charge left by bedtime. No more scrambling for a charger in the middle of the day. The Dimensity 9300 isn't just impressive on paper. It delivers a true flagship experience from morning to night, no matter how packed your schedule is. For students, that means you don't have to compromise. You get top-tier speed, seamless multitasking, and reliable battery life, all in one device. And the best part? You get all this premium performance without the premium price tag. For anyone on a student budget, that's a real game changer, making high-end performance accessible to everyone. Let's talk numbers. In benchmarks, the Dimensity 9300 matches or beats the latest Snapdragon and Apple chips. Its all-big core design means it handles heavy multitasking with ease. But real-world use matters more than scores. In side-by-side app races, the 9300 kept up with, and sometimes beat, much pricier flagships. Both phones kept all apps running in memory. No reloads, no lag. This seamless experience used to cost over $1,000, but not anymore. For gaming, video editing, or juggling dozens of apps, the 9300 delivers flagship-grade speed. The performance gap has all but disappeared. You no longer need to pay top dollar for top-tier performance. The brand tax is officially obsolete. The camera is a must-have for students, social media, memories, creative projects. For years, only expensive flagships excelled, especially in low light. The Dimensity 9300's image processor and AI now deliver vibrant, detailed photos day or night. Daytime shots are sharp and colorful, Most people can't tell the difference from pricier phones. Night mode is fast and produces bright, clean images with minimal grain. The gap with top-tier flagships is tiny, especially for social sharing. You get a powerful camera system without the flagship price. For students, that's a huge win. To get a true sense of how the Dimensity 9300 is being received, I dove deep into Reddit threads and XDA forums, where real users share their unfiltered experiences and opinions. These online communities are often the first to spot issues, celebrate wins, and offer honest feedback that you won't find in marketing materials. The overall consensus? The Dimensity 9300 delivers impressive performance and value, frequently matching or even surpassing more expensive Snapdragon-powered phones in everyday use. Users highlighted smooth multitasking, fast app launches, and reliable gaming performance. Many forum members admitted they were skeptical at first, especially given the chip's lower price point. But after weeks of daily use, most became enthusiastic converts, praising the phone's speed and battery life. Savings of hundreds of dollars were a recurring theme. People loved that they could get flagship-level performance without breaking the bank. And most said they noticed no real-world compromises in their daily routines. Of course, some concerns remain. Users discussed long-term software updates and whether their phones would work with all carriers, but most agreed these issues depend more on the phone manufacturer than the chip itself. Honest discussions in these forums highlight the importance of doing your own research before making a purchase. Community members often share tips, tricks, and even troubleshooting advice for new buyers. Some of the most powerful stories came from users who switched from big-name brands only to realize they'd been overpaying for years. The sense of satisfaction after making the switch was clear in their posts. "I'm never paying the brand tax again," one user wrote, echoing a sentiment that popped up again and again in these discussions. These stories and testimonials prove that the smartphone landscape is shifting. People are more informed, and they're demanding better value for their money. The bottom line? Value and performance can absolutely go hand in hand, and the Dimensity 9300 is a perfect example of this new era in smartphones. Let's tackle the big concerns that come up when considering a new phone: heat, battery life, and carrier compatibility. These are the factors that can make or break your daily experience, so it's important to know what you're getting into before you buy. The Dimensity 9300, like most modern flagship chips, does get noticeably warm during heavy gaming sessions, or when you're pushing the phone with demanding apps. However, it never crosses into uncomfortable territory, and I didn't experience any thermal throttling that would slow down performance. The phone manages heat well, so you can game or multitask without worrying about it overheating in your hand. Battery life is another strong point. Even after a full, demanding day packed with streaming, social media, and navigation, I consistently had about 20% left by bedtime. That's with brightness up and plenty of background apps running. For most users, this means you won't be scrambling for a charger before the day is done. If your usage is lighter, think casual browsing, messaging, and a few calls, the battery easily stretches to a day and a half, sometimes even more. It's reassuring to know you can leave the house without a power bank and still make it through the next morning. But the real challenge for US buyers is carrier compatibility. This is where things can get tricky, especially if you're used to just popping in your SIM and going. Many Dimensity-powered phones are global models, which means they might not support all the network bands used by US carriers. Before you buy, it's crucial to check if your chosen phone will actually work with your carrier's 4G and 5G networks. Thankfully, tools like Kimaville and GSM Arena make this process simple. Just enter the phone model and your carrier, and you'll see exactly which bands are supported. Spending a few minutes on this research can save you a lot of frustration down the road. Generally, T-Mobile and AT&T users have more options, since their networks are more compatible with global phones. Verizon, on the other hand, is much more restrictive, so double-checking is a must if you're on their network. Doing your homework before buying is essential. Make a checklist, compare specs, and confirm compatibility to avoid any surprises after your phone arrives. With a little preparation and research, Dimensity phones can be a smart, hassle-free choice that delivers great performance and battery life. Just make sure it's the right fit for your carrier and your needs. The best part? Saving money on your phone means you can invest in what matters. Students like Chloe and Ben use their savings to buy essential tools for school, a drawing tablet, a better laptop, without sacrificing phone performance. Their new phones felt just as fast and capable as expensive flagships. This shift is about seeing tech as a tool, not a status symbol. A $1,000 phone won't make your notes better, but a smarter purchase can free up cash for things that actually help you succeed. Redirecting your budget means less stress and more opportunities. It's a practical, empowering choice. Your money should work for you, not just for a brand. Ready to buy smarter? Here's your checklist. First, check carrier band compatibility. Non-negotiable for US buyers. Use Chemoville or GSM Arena to match your phone's bands with your carrier. Next, look for real-world reviews and benchmarks. Focus on user experience, not just numbers. Dive into Reddit and XDA for long-term user feedback and potential issues. Consider the whole package: screen refresh rate, battery size, charging speed, and software support. Don't just buy for the processor. Make sure the rest of the phone fits your needs. Take a holistic view and you'll get incredible value and performance. The smartest tech decision isn't always the most expensive one. If this helped you, subscribe for more practical finance tips.